What's up, guys? Alex here, coming to you from my New York City studio. Thanks for checking this out. This is part 5 and the last part of my video series around why I am hitting the reset button on my personal brand, how I'm showing up online. Basically, I'm reinventing how I want to show up digitally in 2025. And if you haven't caught up to this point, feel free to go back and watch the other videos. I think I'm going to do like a full cut of like a single video that kind of just cuts down the most important information from these 5 videos into one video so that anyway, anyone who wants to get caught up can do it. That's for neither here nor there. I'll get to that at some point. But today, this last video of the series, I want to talk about essentially what I'm doing on this channel moving forward. And it's both what I'm doing on this channel, but also on my Substack. And like I said, in a few of the videos in the series, I'm choosing to invest in places on the internet that I feel good about, that I feel good in. And I never leave watching YouTube, especially like long form YouTube videos, feeling bummed that I did it. I never walk away from Substack feeling bummed that I spent time there, because right now, those are the two places where I feel like the smartest, most interesting uh, people are, and they're the people who I want to connect with. So those are the platforms I'm investing in right now. And so basically, I am going from this idea of that I talked about a lot in the last video around defeating insecurity, me feeling like that is a mission, somewhat of a calling that I am pursuing right now in my life, both personally for myself, but also taking my learnings and helping creative people defeat insecurity through the things I learn, or hopefully helping them, even in tiny, tiny ways, maybe in just making them feel not alone on the journey of figuring this out. And so I am calling my Substack, and you'll probably hear me say it a lot moving forward, but small ideas for a bigger life. And the reason why I'm calling it that is I don't think change needs to be massive for it to matter. And I think like a lot of times it's the smallest little ideas that have changed my life the most, and the things that have really stuck in my mind that have really helped me transform things. And it's very, very simple 1% changes uh, that can really transform your life over time in a sustainable way. And so, yeah, I love this idea of just sharing small ideas online. And I think that that's what I'm going to do moving forward. Um, and what's nice about them being small ideas is it's very low stakes for you and for anyone else who wants to read or think about. It's like if it's a small idea, um, you know, you can take it or leave it. If it's not useful, don't use it. But if it is useful, and all the ideas I'm going to be sharing here, I find incredibly useful, then cool, you get it, and it's not a huge burden to take on. And so I really like this framing. It's great for me, and it feels very true to myself and how I want to show up online and what I want to give online. And so, yeah, small ideas for a bigger life. Follow me on Substack below for the written versions, and then I'm going to do video versions, essentially video essays here on YouTube of the things I'm writing. And so it should be pretty cool. Also, I'm looking down at my notes. That's what I keep looking down at, by the way. I just want to make sure I say everything. Yeah, and so I think like this is a space. If you haven't watched the other videos, you can catch up there, but I'll give a quick download really quick. This is a space where I feel like I can be uniquely useful. I've been a professional creator, whatever cheesy way you want to put that. I've been getting paid for my creative work and creative thinking for 15 years now. Um, and over that time, I've seen a lot of different things. I've learned a lot of different things. I've worked with a lot of different people, a lot of different companies and brands. And and I've learned a lot. And as I've gone, I have this running document, and it's probably like 200 of these ideas and things that have just struck me like, oh, that's something interesting to share. And now those are going to be what these small ideas are. And I think, again, I've been doing this a long time. And so I think hopefully there's some wisdom in these ideas that I can share out. I think it's something I'm uniquely uh, good at doing, is finding these ideas, observing the world around me, observing the creative life in the current age we're in, and extracting things that are both useful, helpful, but also meaningful. And that's really the center of what I'm trying to do here. Ultimately, with this ultimate goal of helping myself and you defeat insecurity, helping creative people defeat insecurity is my ultimate goal here. And so you'll kind of see all my ideas generate some way they will roll up to that concept, which I'm really excited about. And so, yeah, I think honestly, this video isn't going to be long because it doesn't need to be, because the other ones are really long. And if you want the full story, you can go check those out. I'm going to start publishing my video essays. They're going to be more, at least the plan right now is I reserve the right to change things as I go on this channel. Right now, I do want them to be more edited, more crisp, and more, I can't help it. Like, doing these chat hangout style videos is fun. And, but I know my ideas could be a lot crisper, a lot better if I take the time to like edit them down and make them crisp. And I think that's a higher value to give right now, especially while I'm getting better at just talking to camera. And so I think initially my videos will be a little bit more edited. Um, it's something that I can't help myself. I just love editing shit and and really distilling things down to their most pure form. I think that's one of my superpowers. One of my creative superpowers is editing work and being able to kill the parts that don't matter. And so I'm hoping that I'll do that with these upcoming ideas that I have coming out soon. But for today, the big thing that I wanted to share is that my Substack is called Small Ideas for a Bigger Life. That's where I'm going to be writing these ideas and sharing them. Obviously, this YouTube channel, I'm going to be sharing ideas here. But it's all going to be around helping creative people defeat insecurity and live a more fulfilled, meaningful, and bigger life. And that to me is really exciting. That's a really exciting way to spend my time online. And honestly, my hope with all this is less about me just giving stuff away online all the time and just talking into a black hole. I'm way more interested in who this might attract into my world and to hopefully build community and to start using the internet in a much more interesting way of finding people who are like-minded, who also care about these things, who are interested in their personal brand, how they're showing up online, people who are interested in building things for the world. That's who I really want to connect with here. And so I'm excited to do this. And I'm excited that there's no obligate, like right now, very few people are watching these videos, and that's fine. And my hope is that they just find the handful that are the right people. So if that's you, please subscribe to my Substack below. Check out this channel. Please subscribe. Hit the comments if you're feeling brave. Start the conversation there. I'd be super stoked to connect with you. Yeah, small ideas for a bigger life, helping creative people defeat insecurity. That is the mission. And this has been the 5-part series. This is why I'm hitting reset on my personal brand and how I'm showing up online. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with my first video essay, standalone. No more of these series after this. I might do series in the future, but this series is officially wrapped and I'm going into standalone videos from here on out, at least for the foreseeable future. So thank you so much for watching. I am Alex. Yeah, and I will see you soon.